Dr. Erika was amazing and enthusiastic. It's lovely to hear from people that have real experiences in this world. She's very informative, and I look forward to looking at all of her resources and using them.
Commit to planning instruction that regularly puts to use the knowledge that students are building and producing as resources for others to learn with and from them. We remind them that school, community, teaching, and learning have purpose.
Dr. Tate's presentation was amazing. It opened my eyes to the various relationships you can build with students as well as their parents and the community that's around you. It gave me insight of how to structure my class a lot better with working and interacting with my students, and kind of what the academic coaches and what our facilitators or our administration would like to see in our classrooms.
And it's a wonderful experience here. This is my second year of teaching here in Savannah, Chatham County, and it's awesome. And these kind of sessions, it really motivates us. Thank you so much.
Like choosing to teach on purpose and with purpose, so you can change the lives of students who will one day change the world.
I really enjoyed Dr. Tate speaking today. I think what was most enjoyable for me was understanding how the redlining 100 years ago still affects the education disparities today. And she gave me really great strategies that I can go back and implement into my classroom.
I share my experience because for many of us, it is these moments of hurt, these moments that have made us feel less than, that will always be part of our why, our reasons for becoming educators. But more importantly, I share this because we must acknowledge that at some point in our lives, we chose to create a different experience for others by using our voice, our skills, and our passion. See, I love learning, and this love of learning absolutely enabled me to be successful in school, despite my challenges with schools, despite my challenges with teachers. And this love of learning has certainly shaped my professional career. My desire to study and understand how students learn effectively and differently, my practice of coaching and facilitating teacher learning and change across schools in the country, and my obsession to design, co-design, redesign learning experiences that uplift students, teachers, families, and communities. But also so they understand why the challenges exist. And I do this so that students can consider and put forth solutions that can change the circumstances of the communities they live in and near.
Well, Dr. Tate was very impressive. What really touched me about her presentation was how passionate she is about education and just making sure that every student that we encounter gets the experience of not just a regular student who gets this one-size-fits-all curriculum, but a passionate experience that goes with them for a lifetime. Her story about how she encountered educators who didn't necessarily go the extra mile really touched me, because it was a similar experience that I went through as a child that motivated me to become an educator today. So I really appreciated her stories. I really appreciate the impact that she's made on our community, and I can't wait to see what she does more for the future.
Often when we describe classroom management, especially with newer teachers, we focus more on behavior. If you don't get your class in orders and keep those students in their seat, then your students will never learn. When we walk into the classroom, we look for signs of compliance. Are your students on task? Are their hands raised before they speak aloud? And do they submit their class or homework in a timely manner? Of course, strategies and tips for classroom management might ease your transition into a classroom as a teacher. But to what extent do they support you to nurture relationships and foster trust among students?